Welcome back to the broadcast, everybody. How are you guys today? May you subscribe, like, and share, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss another upload. Yes, sirree. We got a message. I'm just waiting for it to come out. Alright. I was a lot, but ooh, I love the way they look. They're so beautiful. The colors. And I'm more than sure these are codes on the back of here. I'm not sure, but I'm almost sure there's some kind of code on the back of here. When I get more information about these cards, this is only my second time using this card deck. And the more I get used to it, we'll get more stuff from it, okay? It's more messages, as y'all can see, but I'm not taking them. Okay, and on the bottom of the deck, there is the Prince of Cups. Okay, that's the Prince of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And I'm going to pull one of these on this side. These are supposed to be our red flags. And this has a literal and figurative heart of stone. So this page, so in this deck, this is our page. He's called a prince in this deck. So he is, this is your page here. This is your prince. And he is very, he is very Generation Z. This is from the millennium. No, this is from the boomers. These are from the boomer times. Or possibly the silent. No. I think he was born in this man for this deck is 1947. So 47 would give me almost baby boomers. Baby boomers. That would be baby boomers. And this deck is called the Starman deck, right? And like I said, this has to do with a rock star, rock and roll, and stuff like that. This is the Prince of Cups. And that's the Prince of Cups. No, this is the princess. Alright, this is the princess and this is the prince. Alright, so here's the pair. Here. Wow. Yes. Alright, so they're telling me. And then I got I Ching at the bottom. Right here. I got I Ching in the bottom there. So that's what it looks like there to me. They got a little Ah Chi at the bottom. And then he got lovers there. I see a lady laying down on the floor there. With some skeletons. This thing is a lot of things here, y'all. So I could just tell you. Ooh. And the Queen of Cups underneath. Now look at who this is. If you ain't know no girl look like that, or ever seen a girl look like that, then you know we in the right place now. We know where we at now. We know exactly where we at now. We know exactly where we at now. Sure do. We ain't in Kansas no more, that's for sure. And this man sang a song that got to do with red shoes. I think it's called Let's Dance. I think that was the name of the song. Like some put on your red shoes and dance. The blues. Yeah. Let's dance to the song where they're playing on the radio. Let's sway. White colored lights up your face. Let's sway. Sway through the crowd to an empty space. If you say let's run, I'll run with you. And if you say hide, I'll hide, because my love for you would break my heart in two. For fear your grace should fall. So this man is very like I'm not gonna go into his music because everybody might not like the music. I'm just gonna go with, modern day and in the 80s, back in those times. We're gonna go back into time. Back into time. Way back. Right? Not that far back, but this was back in a time where, once upon a time, a pocket full of magic beans. So back in the day, back in the time, you could make, what was that, Jack and the Beanstalk? He grew that big beanstalk so high, through the sky, right? So, like, once upon a time, had a literal and figurative heart of stone. So, somebody here has a figurative and a literal heart of stone. Okay? I don't want to get too far in this deck. Just like the same thing with that Pride deck. I told you I'm not going to get too much into this lifestyle because it's a lot of drugs, it's a lot of sex and rock and roll, and we got that in our lifestyles here. So I thought this would be the perfect deck for that. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. And this is when we're talking about lust, temptations, shared fantasy, projection, idealizing, mortifications, and those situations. I thought that would be perfect for things that we are working through when we doing our healing. All right, so this is the Two of Wands. We surveying our community. Now we got galaxies now. Remember, we in galaxies. We got ancestors working for us. We got all our stuff at hand. We got ethers working on the dial tone, on the wheels and steel. We got rhythms and drums, our gut feelings and all that stuff working for us all simultaneously if we allow it to work in that type of order. But if you block it and get all kind of sidetracked and all kind of different things like that, then you might lose sight. Okay, so here we got the Strength. Look how beautiful she is. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful deck of cards. So these are telling me that she's trying to tame two beasts. Okay, so two beasts has a literal and figurative heart of stone. So these two both have hearts of stone. She has a heart of stone. He has a heart of stone. You know what I mean? We stone face, bitch. We out here. All right? And this is 21 plus. This is raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased reader. Take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. Suggestions and questions can be left in the comment section below. So yeah, guys, I hope you're having a great day, evening, or night whenever you are watching this broadcast. I apologize that I didn't get the introduction right away, but this deck is so exciting to me since I've gotten it, and it's a lot of information that comes pouring through, and this deck absolutely captures it for me, for my clairvoyant, my clairaudient, the um the premonitions and the epiphanies as well. Okay, so this is the Princess of Swords. So we have two women out here, two young women under the age of 25, 25 and up to 25. Because then I go into the age of 25 to 45. And then from 45 to 55 and 55 above. Okay, that's the age group I work in. Okay, so this is the Hierophant. This is the Hierophant. Okay, well, I just want to get the energy, see what it's all about. Then we got the Emperor. We getting that man out here. He's here, y'all. Look at the Emperor. He might not look like what you think he should look like, but this is them calling him in here. This is them calling him in. Yes. And this might be her Emperor. I'm getting too excited. I saw Emperor. And then so this Princess of Cups is emotional for this man that's surveying his galaxies right now. And that she's trying to have strength to tame him right now. On this, with a stone face. This Princess of Sword wants to speak up, but immaturely. She is in her secrets and knowledge right now. The Hierophant knows of secrets and knowledge, as well as the Emperor is solid, and he is stable in his empires, his growths. Okay, and then we got the Six of Swords. Six of Swords was going to calmer waters, and now looks like we are fighting the waters now. We got tigers. We fighting off our we fighting off our clout chasing. We fighting off our own demons. We fighting off our own self, our own hags. These are our own self-sacrificing hags that we fighting. Back in the day, back in the times when they used to do these mass, that was to a sacred thing, to invoke some type of spiritual ritual. Okay, so that, and then you see the cheetah at the bottom down there. You ain't gonna fight that beast. That's a lion that's telling me to fight or flight mode here on this Six of Swords when you want to go to calmer waters, along with snakes and some slithery, slick, lying, manipulating, backstabbing, backbiting, etc., along with forked-tongued, two-faced situations. 13 minutes. Okay, yes. Along with the Six of Pentacles. This is trying to balance the scale. This is the balancing of the scale. Here. Balancing of the scale. With tiger faces, eagle wings, upside down, snake, but money coming though. Money. But we don't know how much money, see. Now, before, when I was looking at money in here, back in the 80s, ooh, you got it. Ooh, you got it. The glamorous slide. She's a glamorous girl. And she came to rock my world. All the guys that want to get with it, but they ain't doing nothing to get it. She's the talk of the town. Every time that she roll around. When they smell her Perry-Ellis or obsession or her poison, you keep away from the poison, cause you might try to disrespect. I don't know the rest of this stuff, y'all. I don't know this song. What the heck? This is what they showing me. And then you see, look at the tiger's face here. As his face there. Yeah, tiger's face. It's not a human's face. It's an animal's face. Beast's face. With a human body. Okay? That's the clout chasing I told you back here. See that clout chasing? We chasing things. Chasing illusions and sacrifices and things we gave for Lent. We got Motherfucker might even got a bodyguard blocking you out from somewhere. Okay? This was somebody's world before. This could be New York City. This girl is here, the Princess of Swords. She might be in New York City. That looks like that picture of Nicki Minaj when she be doing stuff like that. Or little, what's that girl? Lil Kim. Back when she used to do stuff like that. Il Nana. Mm-hmm. So this might be like New York City, Houston, Texas. This might be out there in San Francisco. Any of them big cities out there. This might be out there in Georgia. Or y'all got a lot of them black owned businesses out there. But this is a big city. This might be Chicago. I mean, back in the day, Detroit used to be popping. Baltimore used to be popping. Up in Washington, used to be popping. Up in, you know what I mean, some of them nice other country. I'm getting more like suburbs now. I want to get more stay like in the cities because this is where this is at. Urban area. This might be some entertainers. These might be comedians. This might be some people that like to just be like A-listers on the underground A-listers. This might even be YouTubers. I'm not even sure. Like, it could be somebody that's on Instagram or Twitter. I'm not even sure. Like, this is like somebody relatively close. Okay? And this is the star. This person is a star. This is what it's telling me. Person is in the limelight. Okay? This person is in the limelight is what it's telling me. This is a very new deck, but it is very clear and to the point to me. Clear and to the point. And the more I look at it, the better it gets. Okay, so this is about somebody's money. Look at the green. This is about the money here. This is about money. This is Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is about being left out in the cold here. This is about somebody's this is about money, about the way this star's money is flowing. This is how her money flowing. Money might be down. She might be a stripper. I'm not sure where we at right now. I mean, you know, this says didn't know what time it was. And the lights were low. I leaned back on my radio. Some cat was laying down, some get it on rock and roll. He said, then the loud sound didn't seem to fade. Come back like a slow voice on a wave of phase haze. That wasn't no DJ, that was phase hazy comics jive. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'd blow our minds. That's a starman waiting in the sky. He told us not to blow it, 'cause he knew all worthwhile. He told me, let the children lose it. Let the children use it. Let the children boogie. I had to phone someone, so I picked on you. Hey, that's far out, so you heard him too? Switch on the TV. We may pick him up on channel 2. This is the frequency we on right now. I remember back in the day, I used to be with my uncle, and he used to listen to the CB all the time in the shed. CB and the police scanner. Because we live in the country, so you have to know if somebody gets sick. So that's the only way you're going to know if somebody is sick or if it's a fire or something like that. You need somebody to come to your house because, you know, we live so much distance in between the houses where we live. So, you know, and he was a tractor and trailer driver, so he talked on the CB all the time. And he had a big Earl on the back of his car. He had one of them old Back in the day, New Yorkers is what it's called. He used to love them in the Fifth Avenue. Those are the cars that he used to drive. And he had one little Pinto in the yard too. And he didn't what I was getting back with this CB. So when you can pick up frequencies, so like this is what it's telling me about this frequency. Like this situation here, like it's a high vibing frequency. It's a lot of drugs. It's a lot of sex, and it's a lot of everything going on here. It's a lot of partying. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of, you know what I mean, like life can happen today and tomorrow, like ain't promised tomorrow, is the way these people live their life here. Alright, so I want to say that right fast. This is definitely the fast lane. I mean, like full-fledged fast lane, okay? Like I'm not gonna be able to like sugarcoat none of the shit here. This is like fast lane, fast lane. You had to be here to live here, all right, in this situation. And I'm almost like a time machine for you guys to get the information. But I'm gonna give you a little bit of what they're talking about here, because the way they talking, the chatter I'm hearing, it's like 80s chatter. It's like when you go to go to the bathroom, and the ladies would have mirrors, powder in their nose, but they would have they would be like cigarette cases with cocaine in them. So like this is like a lot of cocaine in the bathrooms. This is the awakening on this Princess of Cups. Tell me about the strength here. This is the unbound. This is releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So this is some soul searching here. We're going to release those things that don't no longer serve us in our highest good. You know, we change, like when you go to rehab tells you the 12-step program is, the first thing is to accept that there is a problem. So that's the first part. You have to know that to accept that there is something wrong. Okay, and when you acknowledge that there's something wrong, then you can go from there. When you acknowledge that there is something wrong. Okay, so tell me what this Emperor is talking about. This is don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? So you might want what's trying to, dumb down your situation to fit in with somebody. Don't dumb down yourself for nobody. If they can't take you the way you are, then that person is just a red flag that you and that person is not working out. Okay? And people always say, oh, well, I like him. I got a crush on him. I get that. But he don't got the same crush as you. But that guy said he's just not that into you. Well, you got to know when a person is just not that into you and can take a hint. I mean, rejection is not easy for male or female, but it's better to know than to be strung along. Okay, so this is the mirror, the reflection. That's what they do. They mirror back to you your emotions right back to you. So if you're giving, they'll give it right back. Okay, babe, you want to go to the store, get some chicken wings and french fries? All right, bitch, we can go get that. I can eat that. Really? He don't want that. He wants steak, fucking eggs, cheese egg, Welch's grape. He want to go down to the motherfucking Armani Exchange and get 2 fucking shirts and fucking loafers or 2 new fucking fitteds and fucking some new fucking Jordans. He don't want to do that shit. He want the lifestyle of the rich and famous. And if you just doing that Chinese store and stuff, he want to be able to go to Applebee's every other day. Or order breakfast from Denny's in the morning. I don't know if they still have Denny's or Shoney's or Waffle House or whatever breakfast place you got in your area. That's what he wants in the morning. Not McDonald's, not Burger King, not none of that stuff. Not even, now I could eat Chick-fil-A's breakfast, but this one, he don't want it. I can have kale salad, which they try to tell you can't have it. Kale salad and little minis. So that's what I usually try to get in the morning. But You know, I'm trying to watch my carbs with that bread. Like, I've been going crazy. Council of Life, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. So our ancestors are right here helping us out. If you only called on them, the great gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. So we gathering our soul tribe. Like I said, our ancestors is out here helping us. If we only listen, tell us what they doing out here, council. Tell us, native, spirit. What's out here for us? They said the drum. You feel the rhythm? That she just told you about the rhythm. The rhythm's gonna get you tonight. Who's that? Gloria Estefan. White Buffalo. So, look, that's us. We out here. We out here. Alright? We got our damn Sherlins on. We out here. I told you we was out here. We're up New York. I told you this back in the 80s. So we got on damn white Buffalo. So we got on Sherlins and shit. Fucking dookie ass shit. I knew we look 80s shit. We got Big Daddy Kane out here. We out here. Shit. I guess that's the 90s too, right? But that's 80s too. Spirit Keeper of the East. So we out here. The Wicked West. Wicked Witch of the East. That's where she was, right? The Wicked. So we out here with some Wicked West. Out here in the East with this. She a little ranchy little bitch out here. Who this? This is the Wounded Healer. Alright, so like I said, we got some healing to do. And this is the owl's medicine. We got our owls. We got to observe. We got some obstacles. You get me? We got to stay optimistic. We got some missed opportunity here. Possibly. The drum. Yeah. Medicine healer. And then the Spirit Keeper of the East. Alright. There was she out in the East. Wicked Witch of West. Witch of the West, East. Well, we need all our elements, though. The East, the West, the North, the South. We need them all, really. So, we can't... This is the compassion we're going to need on this Princess of Swords, 2735. And this is the Hierophant. This is the talents. These are some master manipulators here. We got some master manipulators. We got some cunning, broady, cutthroat, ruthless, reckless ass motherfuckers right here. We got some ruthless ones. And y'all know it because it's on the Hierophant. And that's why I say we out here on the Sherlin. We got Sherlins on. We got some compassion for myself. This is her, about herself. I told you, look at this is the lifestyle she lived. This is about that bag. This is the 80s. Back in that, she about that bag. We about that bag. And this is the bag up to bringing it up to now. This is about that bag even more. So take a look at Meg Thee Stallion. Take a look at Cardi B. Take a look at Nicki Minaj. Take a look at Beyonce. Just take a look. Just take a look. How they glorify expensive things. Rihanna with the Fenty and the clothes and the Ivory Park, and back in the day, they live to have on name brand shit. Like live to have on a pair of Gazelles and a pair of live like Gucci something, like Gucci down to the socks, baby. Like that was a thing. Like you stayed on the block all night. I broke night just to have to buy for Friday. Like if you came from that lifestyle, and if you did, you gotta talk to some of them OGs from back in the hood, back in the day, that come from the city urban era. Like I said, from New York or from Baltimore, or any of them ones that listen to them Zane books or readers of erotica. And I noticed that you guys are not in tune with sexual topics. So when you see me write sexual fantasy erotica, that's got to do with the sexual magic. I know I have to go to all the definitions of all the sexual. You might see me write Karma Sutra. You might see me write taboo. It all ties into sexuality and sexual fantasy and what we always talk about. So you might see something a little different. Okay? And at the bottom of it, because we're working toward our prosperity, guys. And if you are liking these types of readings and they have interest you, may you subscribe, like, and share, and hit that bell notification, that thumbs up. Namaste. Now must go.